Hi everyone, welcome to the VitaMojo video on self-serve menu push, our latest addition to Management Panels 2.0. Today I'm going to run you through setting up a new menu push to your aggregators and just any errors to look out for or best practices on what to do if you need any assistance. So I'll jump straight in. As you can see, I'm logged into Management Panels 2.0 and on the left hand side within our menu you'll see we've got a new area called menu push. I'll jump into here. It will bring up any menu pushes that you've had over the last 6 months. So it will list all of these. So if you need to review any or jump back into anything, you can have a look through. You can search for specific stores, progress or the status. So any failures you can bring up so that you can quickly find them, and we'll review those in a moment. First of all, let's go through how to set up a brand new menu push. So as you know, every time you make any changes within your menu, if you operate with any of the aggregators, you will need to push that menu over to push the changes through to Just Eat, Uber Eats or Deliveroo. One or all of those can be pushed to. So if I click on Create New Menu Push up in the right hand corner here, it will bring up the new menu push editor. So you'll see that you've got all of your channels here. If you only use Deliveroo, you will only see Deliveroo. It will only allow you to push to aggregate that you are set up for. So for this example, I'm just going to push to Just Eat. You can push to all three or just two, depending on what you need to push and what the changes are that you've made. I then select if I have any brands. So these will only be set up if you have multiple brands under one tenant. Generally, we only operate as one brand. But if you have multiple and you only want to push to one of them, you can click brands and just select the brand that you'd like to push to. As a general, you can leave this blank and it will just push to all brands that you've got under this section. Then you need to select your stores. So you can either select one or multiple stores underneath the whole of your tenant, or for my example, I only have one, so I can just select the all stores there, and that will mean that I'm going to push my menu to all of my stores. Once you're happy with your selection, you can click on Finish and Begin Push. And this will take me to my status page and it will give me my status. So it's currently pushing and the step is queued. And this will usually take a few minutes, depending on how busy things are. If you need to quickly refresh, so if you can move away, carry on doing anything you need to do within your management panels. If you need to, you can also use this refresh status. So it will show as in progress. If I refresh my status here, fantastic, I can see that my menu push was done with a success. So that is now officially pushed and my menu is now live with Just Eat. So if I go back to my main page, it will take me right back to my landing page here where I can see all of my different pushes. And you'll see that I now have a successful push to Just Eat that was done today. If you do see any failures, so you'll see here that I tried to push to all three aggregators at once and it's shown as 2 failures. We can go back into the requests on the right hand side here and it will give us an in-depth view of all of the pushes. So if you're pushing to multiple stores, it will show a row each for all of your individual stores so that you can really dive into what may have gone wrong and if you need to fix anything before you continue with the push. On any of the failed pushes, you'll see there's a little plus on the left hand side here. If I open this up, it will bring up an error message. So some error messages, so this one, for example, there's some work needed on our side. So we need to check our webhooks are properly connected. So the best thing you can do is to copy this and pop this into a support ticket to our team, and they'll be able to help dive into what's caused that error. But there are some error messages that you'll be able to follow some actions. So if I jump down to one of my pushes from a previous setup, you'll see that I've got a failed Deliveroo. If I drop down, not all my menus have a valid hours. So my action here would be to go and check in my stores section on the left hand side here that all of my menus that I'm pushing to have the right menu hours set so that they can push through. There are quite a few errors that are very clear like this that you're able to action. So if anything does come up, please have a look here. If you're unsure, feel free to reach out. Our support team are always on hand to help out with any errors and get you moving. Any questions, please reach out, let us know, and I'll be happy to help. Enjoy.